The floater. Outside DeRozan. Feeds to James. Irving kicks to DeRozan. Shoots it. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. Irving's got 3 assists in the game.
His presence is very comforting for this team. He's kind of a fallback option for them anytime they need it.
Now here's Jordan. Here's Muhammad. Takes it from 10. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Love's got 5 rebounds tonight. He lobs up the alley-oop pass. Up high to stop the alley-oop.
And the lead just grows on that ridiculous offensive sequence.
No, Clark, that dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop.
Yeah, that just added more to it.
Now, what a beautiful connection on that play.
Here's Paul. Following the basket by Kevin Love. And Jordan has it in the corner. Back to Paul. Paul, right side. The 19-foot shot, and the shot is good. Paul's got 11 points.
And they get one to go now after missing their first 3 shots. Maybe this will kick them into gear.
Irving against Paul. The drive by LeBron, and that one's good. James has got 19 points.
Solid work right there, and again, the field goal percentages. Look at the discrepancy between these two teams in the second half.
Well, you're right. We've got one team moving crisply to get good shots, and the other team just a bit stagnant.
Paul, right through the D for the layup. He's got 13.
That finish brings me back to the old days, the silky smooth finger roll.
Irving kicks to LeBron. Noel sets a screen for LeBron. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
Well, that's a solidly executed pick play. I mean, it paid dividends with that nice dunk.
Exactly the result they were looking for.
Yeah, it worked so well. I mean, he got set and did not shuffle his feet. Really well done there offensively.
Clippers trail by 9. Now Griffin inside. Out of bounds. Cleveland takes possession.
Well, that's inexcusable to throw a pass that far off the mark.
Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here. Now, here is Irving. He's got 15. LeBron dishes to Irving. Outside DeRozan. 6 to shoot. Here's Love. And again, it's Cleveland.
They're rolling now. 5 straight hoops to start this quarter.
Here's Paul. 13 points in the game. Outside Griffin. And he elevates for the slam dunk. Nerlens Noel did not like that at all.
Forget about going for the long-range bomb to cut into that lead. Just take it to the hoop, my friend. Take it to the hoop.
And how, Clark. Brilliant throwdown.
Yeah, just exerting his authority out there.
Now here's DeRozan. He's got 6. Outside Irving. LeBron James on the wing. It's up a 3. The Clippers grab the miss.
If he can improve on what's been a shaky day for him thus far, they could stretch this lead out.
Paul. Here's Muhammad. Good D by Love.
The defense was ready for him that time, and they had to be. He is so powerful in the lane.
Noel down low. Covered by Reddick. Now Muhammad averaging 12 points a game. Paul passes to Griffin. Fader on the way. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls. Griffin's got 16.
He's got a lot of momentum going with his own game. He's been great today and just as hot as he was last time out.
From long range or short, the small forwards on this list have been on target for the past 10 games, leading their position in field goal percentage. LeBron James, number 1. Second, Shabazz Muhammad. Irving kicks to DeRozan. DeRozan. That doesn't go either for DeRozan.
You just assume he's going to knock those down when he's as open as he was there.
Here's Redick. Clippers moving the ball around. Griffin's shot is off. The Cavaliers leading by 7. Love right side. A floater. He lays it in. Love's got 8.
Guys, that time he went for the fancy finish for us there, man. That was sweet.
Ball outside. And Irving pulls it down.
They really depend on him to convert those chances. A lot of times, even with solid D draped on him, they expect him to make it.
Oh, they're now +5 in the rebound category, really controlling the glass.
And rebounding is one of those non-glamour stats. I mean, it takes work and effort and tenacity and physicality. But when you look at the scoreboard, you can see the correlation.
Here we are in November. Let's see how things are shaking out in the West early in the season. Look at Utah. Off to a great start this season, currently in 2nd. And, of course, Los Angeles, 2.5 games back.
Checking out Los Angeles. They've actually been right about where you'd expect them to be, guys. Right in the middle of the pack. Kind of average.
And that can be a tricky place for franchises. Not really a contender, but often without the draft picks to make a big leap. It'll be interesting to see if and how they manage to break through.
Tries to keep it alive. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Clippers will retain possession.
Let's take a quick look now at some stats here for LeBron James. Great work over the last month. Averaging 29 points per game, 4 assists, and 5 rebounds. What incredible numbers. He's been a beast.
Yeah, one of the truly elite players at the top of his game, Steve. He's a marvel when he gets it going.
That's his first three-pointer of the half. Remember, he did make one in the first half as well.
Irving kicks to DeRozan. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for the Cavaliers.
Their defense has been outstanding, Kevin. Closing out on shots, blocking a lot of them as well.
And, guys, I think you've got to give them credit for the number of steals they've taken away. I mean, a lot of effort on the defense from them tonight.
Spencer Hawes is checked in for Los Angeles. Wilcox comes in for J.J. Redick. Now here's Paul. He's got 16. Pass to Muhammad. The feed now to Griffin. Left side, Griffin. And he gets it to go. Griffin's got 6 points in the quarter.
Well, you know, he has shot the ball well, but it has not been contagious. And his teammates, they haven't had the same groove, and that's why we're looking at this result so far.
LeBron James on the wing. Outside DeRozan from deep. And he gets it to go. DeRozan's got 11 points.
He can be dangerous from outside. Sure, he didn't get one to go in the first, but we know he can get on a roll and knock him down.
Now here's Paul. Right now averaging 21 points a game. Here's Griffin. Uses both hands to slam it down.
Now that's finishing your work right there.
Powerful two-hand, Jim. You're right.
If he's got a few more of those in him, this lead will really start shrinking.
Here's James. He's got 21. Outside Irving. He dishes it to Noel. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. Irving's got 5 assists tonight.
See the way he times his passes so well? That's a great assist.
Clippers trail by 9. Ball passes to Hawes. And here is Paul. 16 points for him. Griffin with it. Guarded now by Kevin Love. Griffin kicks to Paul. Los Angeles needs to get off a shot here. And good on the basket. Book it. 22 points for Blake Griffin.
He's been a bright spot for them. He's had an incredibly efficient offensive performance.
Steve, his shooting really has been just terrific. They'd be much worse off if it weren't for him, that's for sure.
Irving kicks to DeRozan. He's looking for Love and finds him. No one near James as he lets it go. And another 3 for Cleveland.
How about the percentage they're shooting from beyond the arc here in the second half?
They have found their groove from deep, Steve.
Los Angeles calls timeout, so both teams making some changes here. Let's go quickly over to Doris Burke for an update.
Kevin, Doc Rivers was just addressing the plan with his team. He was intent on running the offense through Chris Paul. Coach detailed the ways to ensure he's the one in charge out there, with the ball in his hands and the rest of the players falling in line behind him. Well, they need to make something happen before the start of the fourth quarter, and maybe those changes will do the trick, Kevin.
And thank you for that, Doris. Young outside. There's the pick, and there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
Well, if you're going to set a screen like that, you've got to make sure your feet are set.
I agree with you, and I thought maybe he was set that time, Steve. I thought it was a good screen on his part.
In low to Boozer. Moves off the pick and hammers it home. They'd love to get more of those, the easiest 2 points possible. And on a fierce finish.
Yeah, and that's exactly how they're going to cut into the lead, Kevin.
Yeah, that's why they've got to tighten up their D. And I'd be surprised if the defense allows any more free runs to the hoop like that.
And so here's Cleveland. The Clippers getting the bucket. Irving kicks to Ennis. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. Ennis has got 6.
The D with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been of the three-point variety.
Yeah, and unless they make some rotations and closeouts defensively, there's more to come, Clark.
Wilcox can't hit.
Another rebound gobbled up. They are pounding the boards.
And a big part of the lead, guys, is because of the work they've done on the glass. I mean, they have the lead because they've rebounded well.
Now, here is Irving. 15 points in the game. And there's the call by the official. They'll count the basket here following the goaltending call.
He almost got to that shot in time, but not quite. You can't touch the ball once it's on the way down.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
Well, you got to admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season, shooting better than 90% from the stripe.
And guys, I think that's a tribute to his work ethic. I mean, it's not by accident that he's enjoying the success he is at the free throw line.
Ball left side, off the pick. Shot no good. Great D that time from Irving. Guarded by Hawes. Uses the glass to finish the win.
Boy, you can feel the confidence growing right now for this club at the offensive end.
Really an ideal time to have one of these runs after halftime, but before crunch time. They're setting themselves up for a great fourth quarter.
Here is Wilcox, averaging 6 points per contest. Paul, right side. To the left side wing. Here's Bullock. And again, no good by the Clippers. And here are the Cavaliers. They've got an 8-0 run. Ennis, good.
Oh, man, they are just putting the hammer down right now.
Defensively and offensively. It has all been working for him today.
Boozer, a screen on Irving. Paul dishes to Boozer. Double team on Boozer. Here's Wilcox. No luck, so Cleveland will take it the other way. They come in fresh off a win against the Warriors.
And it seems odd to say, given that they won it pretty easily, but they didn't look especially strong that day.
Yeah, and if you were watching the game without the benefit of the scoreboard, you'd have thought it was a lot closer than it was.
Clark, they've been looking out of sync offensively.
You know what? A basket here would do a lot for their confidence.
And you can feel the momentum swinging. They needed that shot badly.
Steve, I sense some frustration here. It seems like they're getting a little frustrated. It's understandable because they've given up this big run.
On its way from Young for 2. Third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. Cavaliers on top, up by 15. And we'll have the start of the fourth quarter for you as soon as we get back from this short break.